So I am waiting in the car. The first video was right after Mr. Mike left, and they had the Lynette laying on the carts. And the second video is another video. The second video is them still having the Lynette on the cart. And when I show the pictures, I show the video of the cars outside because there's 3 Buicks and 2 Colorado trucks. And Mr. Mike, he's in the other Buick, and Marquisha is in the Colorado truck. And so Marquisha is going to count inventory, which they took that from me by retaliation of me coming to the bigger bosses. And I'm still sitting out here in the car. There's nothing on my gun. Nothing at all. And that Lynette is in there sitting on the cart. So something just finally popped up on my gun, which is a new delivery. And I've been here ever since 7:15 this morning. So 30 minutes. Hey, good morning, Dave.
You have to look at the gas cards on this. Figure out which car. Because we got a new truck too.
Oh.
So you can sign into the 171879.
So they took
yeah.
the other black one?
Yeah, they got rid of the
I'm sorry.
other black
Hey.
car.
As you can see, they gave that Lynette route to Miss Rena. 8:15, this is what I got instead. And Miss Rena, she just got here. She just clocked in. Ain't been on the clock for more than 10 minutes. Popped up and they took it off. They gave Miss Rena that. They gave me this. I wanted to make a video about everything that's happening, because I don't really have time to sit down and write all the time. Take notes all the time about what's going on. Nothing has changed. It only got crazier and worse. And and on top of that, things happen back to back, and I can't remember everything. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start just making recordings, videos, and telling what's going on. Last week, sometime, we had a few drivers, and I came to the store and I picked up my parts. And when I got ready to get in the car, Jody came out with a cigarette, and he was just like, you know what, Alex pissed me off. I said, what'd he do? And he was like, he keep going back and forth, cause it was only him and Jody working that day in the store, and we had drivers. But Jody was like, he keep on taking our little neck, keep leaving out the store, and I have to do this stuff by myself. When you got drivers to do that, you know. And he was saying that, you know, he got a wedding to go to that day, and he also said that when he go to lunch, he may not come back. He might just get off early. It was just that bad to where he couldn't really, just kept dealing with this crap. Now, there's a lot of old people that have been there for a while, and they're saying the same thing. And he's also told me that, you know, he do anything he want. He do whatever he want to do. You know, and he just, you know, Jody was like, you know, I just sit back and be quiet or whatever. And I was like, I didn't want to talk really that too much, but I was like, yeah, and he get away with it. I'm like, shoot, ain't no use to tell Tal. And he was like, no, she ain't gonna do nothing about it. I'm like, nope, she ain't gonna do nothing about it. So let's skip to yesterday, which was June. What was yesterday's date? Today's date. Today's 13. Wait for 12. I have to, let me see. I ain't got nothing to show what the date is. It's posted on. It's in the detail of this video. So the day yesterday, this whole week, Alex wasn't there, and the environment was good. You know, just everybody, ain't no favoritism going on, and whatever come up, and they'll put it out there, just send it out the door. You know, they wasn't holding on to them for one person, you know, just to take everything. So yesterday morning when I clocked in, it was me and Jody in the store, and he was like, I don't think that Marquise and Benita like him working back there. I said, well, yeah, you know, they rather deal with Alex because y'all do it straight by the book, but Alex do it by his own rules, his own book. Y'all do it that Alex's own way. Alex do it his way. And they know that, you know, they weren't able to get away with nothing, and, you know, so later on that day, nobody came in. She was absent. Marquita absent. Well, she called to get off. She called out. Benita, she called out. I mean, yesterday we only had me, Mr. Mike. Walter wasn't on the schedule, and we still can't find Mr. Robert. I hope he's okay. Me, Mr. Mike, Caleb came in later by the time it was time for us to go. But that morning it was me, Mr. Mike. Then later on, Miss Regina came in. So me, Mr. Mike, and Regina. And then later on, Caleb came in. So, but that morning though, for about a couple of hours, probably about 2 hours, it was just me and Mr. Mike. So yesterday I was also like, I didn't tell them, but I was already had in my mind, I'm gonna have to stay over a little bit, because by the time it's time for me to get ready to get off, it's the same time that Mr. Mike supposed to get off. And it also was either Caleb, or it was gonna be either Caleb or Miss Regina. It was gonna be either one of them, one of their lunch breaks, which would have left just one driver. And so, I stayed over a little bit until, the other person got off lunch break. So, yeah, all that happened today, yesterday. And I also found out that morning, I went and got the keys in the drawer. And so what I found that was on there, and I've said in my notes that I believe that they was hiding the keys back there. They wasn't taking them in up front in the morning. Well, when they get ready to close. But come find out, the keys are at the front with the other people, with other cars' keys. So when I went and picked up the keys in the drawer, I seen the Mitsubishi. I seen the key on the rest of the keychain with the rest of the cars. So I'm like, okay, this proves that they are turning in all the keys. But at the same time, I'm thinking like, maybe it's possible for just him to keep the keys when he's at work. And since Jody and Eric been at work this whole week, then they've been doing the right thing, turning all the keys in or whatever. And so yesterday, then it was gonna be my only chance. I knew that was gonna be my only chance to be able to do that. I drove the Mitsubishi. Just wanted to drive something different, And it's always first come, first serve when it comes to those keys, these cars. But I know now that they do be on the keychain, but by the time it make it, when Alex is at work, by the time it make it to the back, then he's been and took the keys off and probably put them in his pocket or something. The keys don't be on the hook at all. At all. So I kind of somewhat figured that out, what was going on with that. Because I know I mentioned it in my notes how, the keys ended up missing and everything. But as for now, I cannot find out the date. Let me find out the date. What's the day's date? Let me see. Friday the 13th. This is June 13th, Friday. And this recording is made at, what time is it? 7:28. And that's all I have so far. right. I see we still doing the same thing. So I was here. I just came back from dropping H&W off. That was about 11:30 something. Okay, I sat in there for probably about 15 minutes. There's a little neck over there. There's a little neck over there on the cart and an H&W. So I'm waiting, and I asked him, he said, "You want me to take these two?" He thought about it. He was like, "No, just take H&W." So I looked at the map. No one's on 85. Walter was in Auburn. The other two was right here, and Marcus and Zaquir, whatever his name is. They was in Opelika. So I said, okay. So I went, dropped the H&W out, which would have been easier because I'm right there by the interstate. Went and dropped H&W off, came back, and I'm the only one here again. That video I just showed, and I've been here so far now for about 10, 15 minutes. This video showed that Lynette was still over there on a different cart. And no one still was in range. So I feel like he's just buying time until Walter come back. Cause I mean, why hold that order? Why are you holding orders? I could have been halfway with that order and back. But you know, I don't really trip about it no more. It's just still doing the petty stuff. And yeah, it bothers me, but I try not to let it. I don't care. I just come here and do my job and go. I've told them about being treated unfairly and all that, and these people do not care. They didn't do anything. So come in, get my 6 hours. Don't work no more than 6. Do my job and leave. And I'm still looking for somewhere else to work. Because AutoZone is not it. They don't care. They don't care. You can go and complain to them and they'll say something to the people, and me, they retaliated on me. You know, and did nobody come to me? I didn't get he didn't ask, you know, how's things doing now? You know, is things still the same? Nobody asked that or nothing. They just went along with their day, went along with their life, and they swept it on the rug. And nothing was done because it's still the same stuff over and over again. They haven't changed nothing. So today is July 18, 2025. But it's cool. It's cool. And Mr. Beaver pulling up now. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's 12:05. On the map, it said that Walter would be here by 12:06. Still didn't send me out with the Lynette or nobody else. I have a whole new delivery that just popped up, and it's for Opelika time. But I guarantee you, I promise you, when I get back here, it's gonna be gone. Favoritism.
Sale.
Huh?
It's a sale. It's a crazy one. It's a sale.
Must be shooting format.
Yep. Okay. All right. Okay. It's a CV accent. All
Hey, this is Eric from AutoZone. I'm calling to get
I was finally able to get myself together, talk to a couple of people, and I'm calmed down. I've now been out here sitting in my car for about 3 some hours, still trying to figure out, like, and it's bothering me. What did I do to this guy? I can't apologize for something I don't know what I did. And I ain't do nothing. I did nothing wrong. And it really hurts me. It hurts my heart to the heart. Because before you was in the accident, and I prayed for you when I heard about the accident. Before you was in the accident, you have never known for me to be all this what they telling you. We had a good relationship. And it's funny because when I complained to Beaver, it was like a week or so before you was coming back. And he even told me himself, don't worry, Eric's finna come back. Eric's finna come back. So I was excited. I was like, yeah, Eric's gonna be back. He gonna take over things, and it ain't gonna be none of this crap, favoritism crap. But when I say they literally turned this man against me with lies and stuff, and I used to think, like, why do they? It's like he made them feel like I'm a troublemaker or something. Troublemaker? I am on disability for bipolar depression, anxiety. And that's not going to include all this blood pressure medicine I'm on. Have asthma. I sleep with a CPAP. Bad cholesterol. And COPD. And since all this stuff been happening, I've been having to go to my doctors and up my dosage on my medicines. Now when I go in to see my psychiatrist, that's the first thing she asked me, has anything changed at your job? Because she knows about it, because I told her what was stressing me out, what was depressing me. I just want to go to work, do my job, and leave. That's it. Ain't nobody my friends there. It ain't. And I just don't understand how somebody could be so hateful. Why were you so mad at me? Yesterday was what? What was yesterday? Today Thursday. But yesterday, it's like over the weekend, I don't know what happened between Friday after I left and Monday morning. I don't know what happened to make this nigga be on demon time with me. It's like he just disgusted with me. I don't even talk to him. And he do all of this stuff. But today I'm just trying to make myself get out this car, sit outside the car in my house. I'm so tired, y'all. I'm so tired. They don't know mentally what I have to go through. They don't know the stress that's on me. They don't know how hard it is for me being a single mother. No child support. I got a mortgage. And and I'm working part-time because I'm on disability, but disability is not enough to cover anything here at my house. So I did pick up this little part-time job. And I liked it for a minute, long minute. I didn't like it. I loved it. I loved it. But once he was able to get back there and they gave him that title after Eric was in that bad car accident, it's been crazy. And people see it. Marcus see it. And the people who don't really see it don't say that because, you know, they talk crap about them saying they slow and stuff. I don't get in groups like that and stuff at work. Never have. And never have had a clique. And we did have a little group. It was everybody, you know, and everybody was cool. We did not do anything like this. I've learned about it because I do have a degree in business management. I learned about it, took tests and stuff about it, had to remember employee rights and laws and all of that. But I would never thought it would happen to me. He trying to get me out of here. He tries to provoke me for no reason in the morning. I mean, I don't know. I'm at the point now, I'm just like, what thrill do you get out of this? What thrill do you get out of this? Why is you bothering me? Why is you hiding keys? Why? What is y'all doing? What was wrong with y'all? If I did something to y'all so bad, I am sorry. Even though I don't know what it is, I'm sorry. I just want to come to work, get my gun, clock in, get a vehicle, and get some parts and just deliver them. But at least I ain't got to be around y'all. And I'm sick to my stomach. I can't stand pulling up in that parking lot now. I can't. And it's like he's trying to provoke me to quit or get me fired or something. But he pulled the same stuff yesterday, which I have that in my notes as well. I don't think I have a video about it, but it's in my notes as well. You know, and I'm upset with Eric because of how listen to what this dude said about me, now how he treat me. Did you ever have did you ever have any of these problems when you were working here with me before your accident? No, we was good. No. If it was something that I messed up or I did wrong, he know he can come just talk to me and tell me about it. And guess what? It never has happened again. Ever. Ever. And I took that. Yeah, I did it. Well, you can't do that either. I said, oh, okay, my bad. I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay. You know, and then move on. You know, ain't nobody mad about it now or ain't nobody holding grudges on there. We just moved on. They didn't do something. I mean, these people do not care. But see, at the same time, that's what happens when you put somebody in a leadership spot who don't know anything, the fundamentals of leadership or being a manager. Because what he doing is like he's not thinking of the point that, hey, this girl can go and file or sue us, sue the company for having a hostile environment. They are messing with me mentally and stress. And y'all, when I tell you that going to work was a stress reliever for me, I just listen to my gospel music or listen to sermons or listen to inspirational videos on YouTube and just be to myself and ain't gotta worry about my kids. That was my me time. But all that is gone. All that is gone. And the rules don't last. They put notes in people's cars saying that you can't sit in your car. If you found sitting in your car, then you gotta go home. So what y'all want us to do? Come in there and be with y'all, but y'all don't talk to us. Look, the energy is messed up in there. I don't want to be around that. Because you going to talk about us, find some kind of way to mistreat. I know. I don't want to be around that. I'd rather sit outside and wait until the delivery pop up on my gun. Then I go in there. I told Miss Tab that's what I do. Y'all don't want me here. Y'all don't want me around. But now y'all trying to force us to be around y'all. And deal with how you be treat folks. But it's okay. It's okay. Psalms 105 verses 15 says, touch not my anointing and do your prophet no harm. Ever since it's been happening, one day it just popped up around the beginning in my head. I know a few Bible verses, but this one right here, it kept me going on at work. I had to pray before I come to work. I had to pray before I get out the car. I was trying to rebuke these demons. And when I tell y'all I did absolutely nothing wrong. And that's really what's stressing me out and got me losing sleep at night. Trying to go back in my mind, find out like what did I do to do wrong to this man? Well, he back there, running things back there, and have no clue that there's consequences for doing people like that. You don't know your law. You don't know none of that. That's why I always say it's not good to always give people a position, a higher position over people, because of the simple fact they've been there long. Because it comes with more. You gotta know how to talk people. You gotta know how to treat people. You gotta be have quick decision making. It's a lot more stuff. Interpersonal skills. It's a lot more stuff you have to know to be in that position. Not just to be up there and tell people this and that, point your finger, and tell people what to do. Not none of that. Or send people home. You can't even do that. People don't know how to handle positions like that. If I had owned the building and owned the company, and I don't care if that person has been there for 8 years and know how to work everything in that building. But if somebody come with me who got a degree like I do in business management and stuff like that, or on their resume, you see they didn't put experience being a manager, store manager and stuff. First, I want to know why they left. their job. But those are the people I put in that position. Anybody can learn a job. He can get out there and learn a job. He can learn. They can learn it. But I still need people who have the skills, who have the management skills. Cause it's so much that goes into it, so much. But I had to call the little hotline, and I had to have somebody talk me down. I don't have the energy to go in my house. I'm so tired because financially they had already took some of my hours and I have not been able to bounce back ever since. I don't want to miss days because I need that money. I ain't got nothing else in me. Today was my last time crying it out. Having them thoughts in my mind. I'm not finna leave my kids because of you. I don't have nothing else left in me. I'm so tired. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of turning the other cheek and just looking the other way. You have no reason to get me fired. So it's like you're trying to make me quit. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. Okay. I tried to call you yesterday.
Yeah, I was asleep most of the day.
Situation. Which I'm pretty sure you already my blood pressure was 173 over 100.
So,
We used to have.
till 8:18.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, not the.
Okay. That's fine. I did, with you not being able to drive the trucks, we need a profile saying what you can and cannot do.
What do you mean now? What they tell you, Mr. Al? What they tell you?
All I was told is you said you couldn't drive the trucks.
Never said you couldn't drive a truck. It was the black truck there, a Buick, and that new white car. They didn't give me the keys to either one of those. When I came in, I asked, what we gonna do? Eric yelled at me and said, what you mean, what we gonna do? So I came out and when I was out there talking to Creek, y'all pull up your cameras. When I was out there talking to Creek, and then all of a sudden the keys popped up. But I had already clocked out. I ain't did nothing to them people back there. I'm so sick and tired. You see how my blood pressure was 173 over 127? It's almost a stroke. All that finesse. I'm tired of this stuff. I don't do nothing to you folks. I come in here and I do my job and I know. I don't know what they done put in these, I don't know what outlets they put in these people's head. Put in all y'all head. All that stuff is a lie. What he got against me, I have no idea. And I'm tired of stressing myself out trying to figure out what it is. And I can't find out where I messed up on. I'm at the point now, I'm gonna apologize to you. I don't know what for. Just to apologize to you. So you just leave me alone. I can't do it no more. I got nothing else left. I'm tired. But I am gonna talk to some people up. Then I tell you they gonna lie.